Welcome to the channel, guys. Pokemon's declining in price. It's all doom and gloom. We've got Christmas around the corner. People are dumping Pokemon. The way I see it, it's a perfect opportunity to buy as much as you can, or well, what you can afford anyway. So today I'm going to use Prismatic Evolutions as kind of a benchmark of where I'm going to go with this and explain why I think it's such a good opportunity right now to buy, because it really is. I mean, if prices continue to go down as they are, this is going to be unbelievable, this, guys. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the cool-off we've all been waiting for. And if you're not quick, you could miss it. So if you like this type of content, feel free to like and subscribe or drop us a comment, because everything else we're brand new. So as I said, I'm going to use Prismatic Evolutions. And the reason why, everybody knows it's a holiday set. And it's still a phenomenal set. And the card prices are holding up really well. Considering how much has been printed in America, it's unbelievable some of the prices of these cards that they're still getting. But for the most part, we're still seeing a downward spiral. Now, a lot of creators have said it's doom and gloom. I don't believe it. I don't believe it is. I think it's a perfect opportunity to buy what you want as a collector, whether you're buying sealed product, PSA stuff, raw cards, a few things I want to show you here. Whatever you're going to buy, I think this is the right time. This is the time to start strapping in and start looking on eBay and start putting things on your watch lists, because you're not going to be like... You'd be amazed, what prices these things are going to get. And I'm going to explain why. Now, this card here, the Eevee, Prismatic Evolutions Eevee, now that was attainable through the standard ETB. Now, yes, they're available online right now. And at one point, they hit £24, £25 at the maximum. Now, they're retracing back to like £15, £16. So they've already took quite a big dip. Now, we were buying these at £6 each. When it first released, probably February, March, when they started flooding the market and we were buying the job lots and everything. Actually, I was trying to buy as many as I could, and there was somebody outbidding me all the time. And I recently seen a woman on YouTube, a short, who had like over 250 of these. And I was like, I wonder if that's who I was bidding against. You never know. But the thing why I'm mentioning these cards, guys, these were £6 each, and then they shot up to 25 quid. They'll go back there again. This set is a phenomenal set. And again, I'm going to use Prismatic Evolutions because I really do like the set, even though it's been rough on me. I mean, we picked up 2 ETBs and we didn't pull a single thing. And, you know, when you're picking ETBs up for market price, you know, as opposed to retail, and you might be paying double or treble and you don't pull anything, it's very difficult. You know, it's hard when you don't pull anything out of it, you know, and you've got your kids with you or whatever, and it's like, you know, it's a lot of money. If you're paying retail, then it's not too bad. It's fine. But when you're paying double or treble, it's hard. And I think we paid double for them ETBs and we didn't pull a single thing. So I was like, and that's another point. This hobby, how it's evolved for us, we never thought we'd go out and buy single cards. But that's what we do now, because we know that we're just never going to get the cards that we want by pulling out of the packs. So it's how you enjoy the hobby. So again, this card... Now, the tricky thing with these is they've actually got a cardboard back, so you never know the condition of the card. Yes, it's sealed, but you don't know if the condition is good enough to grade. And for the most part, we have quite a lot of these now, and the front, on a lot of them there, are damaged. So they just won't grade. But they are sealed, and they did come out of the ETB. Now, the ETB at this point is like £135. So unless you're willing to buy these online, you have to pay £135 to attain this card. And them are not, you know, that price and these ETBs are not going to be around forever. Give it a couple of years, guys. Them ETBs are going to be gone. And they're going to be like 200 quid, 220 quid. And the PC ETB is probably going to be 450, 500, if not more, if we have another run. Especially next year with the 30th anniversary. It's like unbelievable. So... these are the type of cards that you should be keeping your eye out for. Now, they're not everybody's cup of tea, I understand that. But these are the standard promos from the ETBs. I think they're going to do extremely well, I really do. That's why we've got quite a few. But when you look at that in a PSA 10 here, this card was like 150 quid. Now, we picked these up for for 55 quid, 51 and 55 pounds, something like that. And we thought that was a phenomenal price. It really was. I was so lucky to get the card at that price. And I was like, you can't go lower than that. And it didn't. And pretty much after that, it shot back up to like 80, 90 quid. And like, they're sat at £135 now for these. But again, guys, it's the same card as the one I've just shown you. And they're not totally hard to grade, but they're not the easiest. And there'll come a point where people can't afford the ETBs and they're not prepared to open the ETB if they pay over £150 for the card. So these are going to dry up. Now, there is a lot in existence, don't get me wrong, but they will eventually dry up. We've seen it 1,000 times before in Pokemon. So again, it's well worth keeping your eye open for them if that's what you want. I mean, it's the same card. We love these cards. And this is the Pokemon Center one. So we picked this up for I think it was £51. I actually had it with me when I was trading out, and we were at the local game store and we got offered the Destin Rivals booster boxes, and I think they offered me 50 quid for this, and I was like, no way, you know what I mean? I just wasn't prepared to let it go. I thought I like it too much, especially the fact that it's the promo, the Pokemon Center one, I thought. And the thing is, guys, again, to remember, the Pokemon Center ETB now is 300 quid. Unbelievable. And I mean, that at one point was 370, 380, but it's kind of retraced back down. Again, we're cooling off in this market. People are screaming that it's a decline. Well, yeah, prices are going down, but it's normal. This is completely normal and it's organic, and in fact, we need it. As collectors and however else you enjoy this hobby, we need this price cool off. Again, 30th anniversary next year. There's no way these prices are going to stay this low, especially for a set like this. Now, this card is now sat at £70 on eBay, and it was currently, at one point it was £115, £120 for the mint copy of this. This isn't mint. It's nice, but it's not mint. But you know, to get this card's 70 quid now, and it's that's not too bad, guys. You either pay £300 for an ETB or you buy these cards at £70, and £70 is a lot of money for this card, but not in the future. It won't be. This card could end up being £140, £150. It really could, especially with how amazing the set is. It's such an iconic set, and it's such an iconic character. I mean, for me, I'm all in with Prismatic. It's phenomenal. It really is. And when it comes to PSA graded on this, I just can't come close with it. It's a little bit too expensive, and I didn't really want to get an Ace graded one. So I thought I'll just keep the ones that I've got in raw. But again, guys, this is the purpose of the video. If you're looking at picking seal stuff up, PSA stuff, or raw cards like this, it's well worth watching out now, because this is the time. People are dumping stuff left, right and centre. I mean, you can't believe the gear that's out there. I mean, I picked Surgeon up for $290. It's down to $270 and $265 and stuff. And some people who have business accounts on eBay, they're paying fees as well on top of all of this, so they're getting even less than that. So I mean, if you catch these people outside of eBay, they're prepared to deal for even less. You know, so prices are decreasing. That's good news for us. It's unbelievable. So it's just a quick one, guys, just to say that it's not all doom and gloom, and hope isn't lost. If you're looking for these cards, look on eBay. Try not to buy on a Sunday night when it's absolutely packed with everyone and all the eyes are on the listings, because everybody's at home. Try and pick it up on a Thursday, Friday, something like that, late at night. Maybe when people are putting the kids to bed, or they've gone out to watch a film, or they're having the dinner or something like that, when there's less eyes, because you can really determine the strength of a market when you watch these listings. And if there's a lot of fierce competition on these items, for example, you were looking at picking this Pokemon Center ETB promo up, and there was so much competition as it, you know, people trying to snipe it as it goes down 5-6 seconds left on the bidding. You know, right, I'll take a step back here. There's a lot of people interested, but as it starts to quieten off, these prices will drop and you'll get an absolute steal. This could go back down to 50 and 60 quid this. And at that point, I don't think you should miss it. It's a phenomenal card. It's going to do phenomenally well. And it's a little bit hard to grade as well, so that's not too bad if you get it in a 10. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Just a couple of things there that I wanted to share with you, that it's not all doom and gloom. If you're collecting, it's a fantastic opportunity to start getting your hands on stuff. And if you look online, some of these stores, Smith's Toys, I've seen stuff for sale on Smith's Toys. I haven't seen that for ages. Sports Direct, I'm seeing Pokemon for sale on there. I'm seeing stuff on Argos, next day available pickup store, sorry. So stuff is starting to come through. People are starting to take a step back. It's unbelievable. It's well worth keeping your eye out, guys. All right, see you later.